About an hour southeast of San Antonio.
We have 500 animal units out here.
Freydis Seligson from an old-school ranching family.
This is the little piece of Texas I've been blessed to take care of.
Is doing things a new way. Instead of the herd grazing the same piece of land for months, the cattle now get moved almost every day.
2 guys can put up a paddock in an hour.
The cows do what they do, munch on grass, produce manure, crunch their hooves in it.
They're activating the grass, they're activating the land.
It takes about 200 days for the herd to cycle through the ranch. That's 200 days the land can rest. Seligson's watched as long-gone native grass regrows.
And Mother Nature, the desire of having the better grasses is happening.
This technique is called regenerative grazing.
We're taking the airborne carbon, the bad carbon that leads to global warming and climate change. We're trying to pull it down and put it in the ground with the other carbons that's in there.
It's a tool to save the environment, and a San Antonio company says only 1% of American ranchers use it.
The whole ranch is really mapped out.
Lou Mormon and the team at Grassroots Carbon created software for ranchers to plan out paddock rotations.
We've got one herd here.
Then they certify carbon really is being stored in the soil. It's measured in what's called a carbon credit.
There's a huge market out there where lots of companies want to go carbon neutral, and they are willing to pay companies that will store carbon.
Customers snapping up carbon credits from Texas range from big oil to big tech, including Shopify, which builds checkout systems for online retail.
For the Black Friday, Cyber Monday, holiday shopping weekend, we calculated all of the emissions from shipping every order placed on our platform and used credits from, amongst others, companies like Grassroots Carbon to offset those emissions and remove them from the atmosphere.
Through those sales, Grassroots Carbon was able to put $200,000 back in the hands of Texas ranchers. Mormon says it's the first time American ranchers have been paid for providing carbon credits.
The fact that we can make the economics better and these ranchers can see a livelihood for the next couple decades and to hand it to their children, this is great for America. I mean, we need a thriving rural economy that creates great food.
It's a win for the landowner and it's a win for the earth.
Seligson's ranch earned nearly $20,000 just by herding cattle a little differently.
It's an incentive to do what I believe every landowner wants to do anyway, and that's do right by the land.
I'm News 4 troubleshooter Emily Balcom.